Hello and welcome back, Gemini, if you're returning. Welcome in if you're new. To those of you who are new, welcome in. This is January 2024, so if I have a mistake with the date, I'm just getting accustomed to it also. So Gemini, I want to give you the energy of what's the energy that's going to play out in the next weeks to come as we enter the transit on the 21st or the 20th with Pluto transiting our 8th house going into our 9th. So this is the energy that's here right now. Now I began by going direct, okay? I went direct to source and I got some download and messages that I want to share with my fellow Gemini soul tribe out there. And the song, first of all, that came through, as soon as I asked, as sure as I'm sitting here, the message that came through was by 10, the number 10, CC. Now, CC is I went direct to Christ, right? This is the Christ connection, Christ consciousness. And the number 10 stood out to me here. So I did a little bit of research. Now, when the message, the song that came was the things we do for love. Now, the things I wrote down were, this is the CC, which is, we're talking about the CC, Christ, right? Christos. And this was a message that went out to the humanity where we're moving into right now with Aquarius. It's not just me, it's a us, right? Now, I wanted to say what I wrote down. It says, what the world needs now. We are here to process endings and beginnings. And then a sense of surrender is what I heard. When something is done, it's done. Now, a compromise is here. With love comes making a compromise. It says, can we agree to disagree for the sake of love, for compassion and empathy, for one another? Can we even begin to try to comprehend what is about to occur with the oneness? Coming to oneness, coming together. We can accelerate together with connections now, where unity consciousness is about to accelerate on high. So we're starting off the energies very clear that the energy I'm doing this today from is the 7. Now there are no coincidences. I opened up my deck and I really don't do this, but I looked and it was telling me just stop, Gwen, stop, slow down, surrender. Look what's here. Gemini, this is not a time to be stubborn and to hold back, okay? This is Aquarius energy here, okay? And this is Sagittarius. Right now, Mercury is in Sagittarius, our ruler, so there could be a bit of optimism, not knowing which way to go. When you don't know which way to go, Gemini, patience, like I feel, is here. There is a deeper, higher meaning here, Gemini, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that's here, that's happening for you, Gemini. Sun and rising. Check your astrology, okay? Whatever placements, and we're going to call them here. So this reading is for you. This reading, like I feel, is a forever Gemini placements are. Once in a lifetime opportunity happens for you. A meeting with your true self coming together, okay? So this is star seeds. This is you, super consciousness as we move into Aquarius, okay? This is what I heard when it said the message, the things we do now, we do for love, for the greater goodness. It takes strength to do things from a place of love. Oh yeah, Gemini. This full moon in Leo, Gemini, is going to be the first full moon of the 2024, initiating a strong boost. And on a professional level, Gemini, when it comes to things you take great pleasure in that you're building, like that project, that goal that you have when it comes to your 10th house in your career, Mars is here. Now, Mars entered Capricorn already on the 4th of this month. It gave us a renewed determination. This transit that started on the 4th, now we have the determination to tackle those projects. So for some of you, you're preparing the strength and the courage to have that conversation, to share this great idea that you have with a GM, a boss. Go for it, Gemini. Like I feel, the new moon is going to be a productive moon. It's ready to start that project. Like I said, this is a long-term project. So you're being redirected. For some of you, there could be redirection towards a higher purpose in your life, because the 8th house rules endings and beginnings, right? So for some of us, you're being redirected to go towards your highest purpose now, right? You've been patiently holding back for the right time, and now the time is to shine brightly, right? Step into what brings in more pleasure, right? We're moving into Aquarius, which is the golden age, which is also symbolizes 5-dimensional frequency of love and acceptance. This is, like I feel, this is your true path. This is a feeling here of patience that you've had along the path. Now you're moving towards a more meaningful path. This is more meaningful. Strength comes from having the courage, right, to learn to love, right? That lioness is putting her hands in that lion's mouth, so she's disciplined, she or he, right? You discipline yourself here. Like your words that are guided and the actions that you take are very clear, right? You're in tune with the Christ consciousness, what's above, right? As above. You have clarity and strength now for you to build this empire that's here. Long-term, lifetime opportunity. Coming to your true self. Now, Jupiter will be conjuncting Uranus, which is a once-in-a-lifetime event. For those of you patients, your path is opening up here for you. In April of 2024 is when this will happen here. It's going to be for what's best for humanity's consciousness, to reveal one's true self, what you came here to do. So for some of you here, this is your purpose. This is where you're being directed. It's also telling me, for some of you, you kept your plans to yourself for a while. For a lot of you, you're getting ready for that expression, right? This is that true expression, that true awareness of which direction is very clear for you to go to. Because for some of you, there could be relocating. This could be property. This could be getting ready to move forward. For some of you, you're going direct with your plans. The 6 of Swords tells me, congratulations, you're getting ready to open up a new door. For some of you, this is business projects, home. This is land. This could be real estate. For some of you, you're getting ready to take action on that dream. Yes, you're overcoming fear, right? In the past here, there could have been a feeling here where, you know, when we take great pleasure into things here, but now you're getting a boost. It's like whatever you've been passionately seeking, which is your other half, which is Sagittarius. These are things that you've adventured off into, higher learning, right? We're moving into that house. It's time to follow your passion. Sagittarius would be the opposite, where we need to explore something now. So let's see the messages for Gemini that are coming in with the energy, with the Sun in Capricorn right now. There will be a trine with Uranus and Taurus on the 9th. Highly creative time, highly productive. It gives us an aspect where we can look at some strong work ethic now to achieve our goals and overcome any roadblocks. Career, Knight of Pentacles. Take your time and breathe and exhale. Knight of Pentacles is slowly but surely you will reach that peak of that mountain because you're stable. This is something that moves towards stability, right? Concentrate right now on your next moves, Gemini. Knight of Pentacles is what I'm feeling. It's like the new moon in Capricorn. This is a Capricorn energy, right? Horsey. Like you're not horsing around here. The first new moon of 2024 is a productive, ready to start new projects. Go ahead and apply for that new job or that new position, right? Because work is here. This is about working on your dream projects. Remember, they are coming true is what I'm feeling. Don't stress it. You know, 29 degrees in Pluto moving into Aquarius brings in the shadow aspects, right? That gives us anxiety. There's been a lot of stress or anxiety, or even a feeling here of you're having a hard time sleeping. There's so much stress, you know. There's a lot of doubt here for some of you. You've been doubting this next move that you're making here, right? And it leads to stability. So like I feel, there is a feeling here, Gemini, where you need to not doubt yourself anymore. You need to stop feeding into negativity, Gemini, okay? For a lot of you, there's something here that's been stressing you out, right? But it's time to get serious, okay? So around this new moon time, right after that weekend of Mars and Capricorn trining Jupiter then in Taurus, it will give you the Midas touch on something here, right? It wants to stay here. This is so moving, right? But Mars entering Capricorn is about things are getting ready to speed up when it concerns business, money, your finances here. On the 12th, with that trine in Taurus, luck will be on your side here, okay, when it comes to business adventures. Right now, like I feel Hermit energy. You're like, today's a day for Sunday. Today's a day of relaxation, needing like me time, Hermit card, Virgo energy. There's a deep reflection when it comes to your areas and your projects and things that, like I said, that you're connecting with your higher self, your true self. Hermit, Virgo energy. There's the Page of Wands and Two of Wands. This is about exciting times, things that you want to take the next step on, right? It's about preparing. Now, this is what I saw, okay? Two of Wands, Page of Wands. Mercury also rules the sign of Virgo, right? So you could have Virgo moon or Virgo rising or Virgo in your chart. You haven't yet made that next step. Now, like I say, Gemini, a lot of us are going to be getting our blueprints. These are receiving our blueprints. In my meditation, here's what I saw. Connecting to God, Christ consciousness, however you call God, right? The universe. And meditating on your next step, right? Where you're getting the blueprint that you can lift your head up high now and you could say, I'm on my way. And this is beyond your way now, right? Releasing any negativity along your way and processing the endings, processing. It's like, you know, when something is done, it's done, okay? So there's a compromise. We need to agree to disagree, okay, for the sake of love, and comprehend that we can accelerate together in our connections, okay? And then I had here, this is this unity consciousness, right? Star seeds. It's going to be, you're drawing up your blueprints right now, Gemini, to long-term plans that concerns Capricorn, right? Sun in Capricorn and Mercury with Venus entering on the 23rd, you're going to be giving birth to a star. There's the birth to a star here. So stop doubting yourself, Gemini. This is being optimistic. Allow for more positive, optimistic things in life. Like, you got a lot of things to explore, right? This is learning. You know, the Page of Wands is a fresh new start now. It's time, like I feel, to follow your passions in life. Like, you're being guided. Spirit's going to guide you. Yes, Gemini. Be more optimistic, right? It's time where luck is on your side. Don't be afraid to make that next step. Don't be afraid when it comes to business and finances, things that you're concerned with, that you're passionate about on your goals. It's a great time to put that plan into action. Let your ambitions take over, not negativity. Look who's underneath that King of Wands. Look who's underneath there. That is the King of Wands is an entrepreneur, a go-getter, right? A go-getter. We got to be able to agree to disagree with the processes that go on, right? Because there's a feeling that something here that's occurring, right? You have a strong desire. You know what will bring in happiness, right? Stop doubting yourself. The King of Wands is an entrepreneur. It's also a feeling here of a go-getter, right? And now that's why I'm saying the full moon is guiding you, Gemini, to take that first step, right? And the first step here, okay, that you're getting ready to take action on. So with Mercury, giving Mercury, you know what I'm seeing? You know, Mercury is a time where it's been retrograde and we've been in pre-shadow. So this is pre-shadow energy. That's all it is. That's all it is. Things that are still coming up to the surface that you need to process, Gemini. So process it and know when something is done, it's done, right? And now the new beginning, the fresh new start is here for the new year. We've only just begun, right? So there is a feeling now. Show me what's coming in here for Gemini. Beautiful energy, and you want to stay out. the Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race here, right? It's about the routines that we have, our day-to-day also here, okay? Something passionate is coming in. I feel you're getting ready to draw up the blueprints here. Yeah. It's a long-term plans that are about to be headed in that direction. You know, the Two of Wands is about networking, communicating. You know, Gemini, we're third house. So this is about get ready to go the distance. Get ready to go global. The world is in your hand, right? So this tells me it's your world. It's our world. We create our own world. So you're making a choice when it comes to conscience connection with the world, concerns. You're about to discover what you've been searching for is what I'm hearing, right? This is spirituality. This is fire, spiritual wisdom, spiritual willpower, ambitions. This is the ethers, right? You're going to the mountaintop for your next instruction of which way forward to go. So we're receiving our blueprints. Knight of Pentacles when it comes to that 10th house with Saturn. So right now you're only drawing things up, and there's not a time for you to reflect, to go within. You're spending time. You need to rest. Virgo, health, right? Your health, your routines. You're a seer. You're a seer. You're an old soul. You're processing. Yeah, okay, now let's put this here. Now I had some more messages. You're meeting your true self. You are. Okay, let's stop. Show me what's coming in for the collective sign of Gemini. This worry is what's stopping you. It's what's preventing you. Stop stressing. Try to breathe. Exhale. Negativity. Let it out, right? Let it out. Don't worry so much. It's going to happen. You're going to be able to do this, right? The Nine of Swords is air, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There's something here about you're very concerned. You're very worried. And there is a feeling here of withdrawing your energy. Like a feeling here, okay, of no communication. Not hearing any news back. Not hearing something here. But it's about to get the message. You got it. So stop stressing it. You're worrying me, Gemini. Stop worrying. Two of Pentacles. You're outweighing the pros and cons. No, you're about to have that communication, and it's about to come in. Okay? You have a major decision. There's a crossroads here. Well, they want me to keep it like that. I'll keep it like that. Seven of Pentacles, concerned with your finances. Concerned with your career, your position, where you stand. This is what's been stressing you out. The Two of Pentacles is outweighing things right now, taking a look, right, and needing to bring balance when it comes to your finances. It feels like money's going in, money's coming out right now. It feels like you're worried if something's about to drop, okay? It's like, can I drop this to focus more on this? This is the card of Two of Wands, gaining some kind of a clarity. You know, the Queen of Swords is a highly intelligent, whether you're a man or a woman. It's time for you to be in touch with your truth, right? It's time for you to get organized with your words, right? The Three of Swords. The tongue, Gemini, doesn't have a bone, but it still cuts, okay? So there's some kind of a cut here, okay? But it feels like there's a decision that you're making that gives you that potential now to be very optimistic, but being intellectual as we are, Gemini, is to be independent also. So there's some kind of independent outlook that you have, and it's wanting to learn so much, you know, things that you're passionate about. You want a fresh start now. You got a new outlook, Gemini, a new you, it's like leaving the 8th house, and now you have a fresh outlook, my loves. Seven of Pentacles is assessing your finances, accessing your money, right? There's some kind of fresh new start when it comes to something you want to build here with the Seven of Pentacles, and you're still stressed. I can't stop sneezing. Excuse me. Something is like you're getting in touch with your truth. When I sneeze, it means in my culture that something's true here. something is true here. You're finding the truth out. There's gonna be a message from someone here. It could be a friend, a family, take it where it resonates, but the truth's coming out. And it's a harsh truth. Communication blocked. You haven't been able to get this off your chest. The throat chakra. The throat chakra explained. Please do check out if you're ready. Robert Edward Grant on YouTube. And he talks about his Christ experience for Christmas. It's a wonderful 2 hours. If you got time, please do watch it. He speaks about the throat chakra. It is the bridge between our heart and our mind. The age that we are moving in, the water bearer, like there's no water here, Gemini. Not yet. A lot of air, okay, and a lot of solitude is what's here. There's no clearing of the air here. I believe that's what you're doing right now. But the more that you learn, Gemini, okay, the more that we learn is actually some kind of a actualize or realization is that we know nothing. We have so much more to learn now as we move into the 9th house in astrology. So we're coming out of the 8th house and we're moving into the 9th house, which is going to be a time that you're making a very logical decision, but it also feels like, what do you want now? This look that you're pausing before you take this step. What is it now that you want? Because you've been processing through areas that you had broken hearts. You went back and forth in circles, I can see, but you're putting the brakes on something here. The Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit. There's no communicating, right? There hasn't been. And it feels like nothing is set in stone. That's what I'm kind of feeling. But it feels like for a lot of us with the Queen of Swords, with that Hermit that's coming in, there's some kind of a meetup. There's a message that's coming in. Show me what's coming in here for Gemini. You've been out weighing something and now you're making sure you're going your own way. You are. You're making a decision now that now is the time for you and now is the time for you to go your own way. Something you look up to it. You're looking up to it. Yeah. See this Knight of Swords. Wow, let's just move it around. Show me Gemini. Queen of Wands, now the confidence comes back. As Mercury goes into Capricorn, it's going to have a little sexy sextile with Saturn and Pisces. And now is the day that you'll get to work, Gemini, man or a woman. Now the motivation comes in for you to reach your goals and finish a work project off. Queen of Wands, Lovers, Gemini. Now you can move forward. Mercury just needed a little while to stretch its legs. It's been retrograde, and that retrograde that we ended 2023 off, yeah, it went from Capricorn to Sagittarius. You just needed some time to come to yourself when it comes to this project so that you recharged your batteries. You just needed to recharge your batteries. Now is the go time. Yeah, on the 18th. Mercury and Capricorn sextiles. Yes, Venus will be in Sag and fired up for the feminine energy. There will be a square with Pisces, right? So let's see what's coming in. Because there's some kind of a decision or choice, yeah, when it comes to it. Now, there's nothing stopping you. The world is yours. Get ready to explore it, Gemini, the Fool card. The Fool card is Uranus energy. So right after the full moon in Leo, Gemini, there's going to be an energetic boost. It's like a kick in the butt for us, Gemini. And it's telling us, get your butt out there and get yourself acquainted with new friends, new groups, new collabs, you know, make that choice. So it might feel like for some of you, okay, there's some kind of bumping into someone here that you could bump into an ex or an ex-friend or someone here that used to hang around with. With Venus and Sag on the 19th squaring Neptune with all this water that's now coming in, like all this water was under the bridge. That's why it didn't want to come out. Give people plenty of space during this time, especially when it comes to social groups, right? Give people plenty of time to see the big picture. Also give yourself plenty of time when it comes to career, because there's a career big glow up coming in here, like I feel. Now, what's coming in on that weekend when it comes to Uranus? Uranus is going direct, and it's been in retrograde, and it's going direct in the sign of Taurus, okay? Things are going to be major changes, major, okay? It's like a feeling here of Gemini. You took one last look at a past situation of how far you have come, but it feels like you're being braver and you're being smarter, and now you're getting ready, like I feel, Gemini, to get passionately back your motivation. You just been needing time to come back. The Six of Wands. Now look at this. I'm going to hold it while I read. Spirit guided me to this message. I wrote this a while back. And here's what I got in my hands. Because Saturn is where I was drawn to when I did the research. This is the Six of Wands. This is the choice that you're making in your life, and you're taking a quantum leap, Gemini. So the 10th house is standing out to me. This is the Pluto transit into Aquarius. Well, Pluto's transiting out of Saturn. It was there 29.5 years, almost 30 years. Pluto will leave Saturn and move into Aquarius, where it's our 9th house, Gemini, okay? The 10th house is speaking to me. So there's 10th house energy. This is the house of the 10th house where we are in our career. The 10th house is the house that corresponds with Capricorn Saturn. Today, the sun is in Capricorn. January 7th is today, 2024, Sunday. The 10th house governs your public image, your professional aspirations, your career achievements, and a change in your professional levels, on all levels, can often occur, Gemini, when planets transit this zone. There's a major transformation. You got nothing holding you back anymore, Gemini. Like I feel. This is a positive burst, like a kick in the butt now. And it feels like there's major celebrations. These are the strong soul connections when it comes to business and partnerships that you will be in harmony with, Gemini. These are the kind of partnerships and relationships that structure with that emotion, right, of love, right? The things we do for love here. So when it comes to connections, Gemini, like I feel, there's the love, King of Cups. Some water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, a father figure for some of you. There's going to be a very loving offer. Somebody here that sees, Gemini, the difference. When it comes to lovers here, you could be dealing with a water sign. There's a choice here coming together that you're getting ready to make. For some of you, this could be in love. You have two people, a decision between two people, and you're getting very direct here. You've been taking just a little pause. This is someone you haven't spoken to that's about to come back in, okay? Now, let's keep that out. You're ready to go to travel. Like I feel, pack your bags. For some of you, you're getting ready for a major wish, some kind of boost here. Now, there's going to be that trine with Uranus and Taurus. Great news in your career and finances. Things begin to take off. Show me more. Show me 3 more for Gemini's January 2024. Gemini. You're getting ready to step out of your comfort zone here. And for some of you, you're in the spotlight on a professional connection that you have here. For some of you. Like I feel, go get what you want. Make that choice. Go get what you want, Gemini. Going after it. Confidently. Queen of Wands. Reinventing yourself. Fire. Aries, Leo, Sag. Gemini. Aquarius. Saturn. Okay? Big energy. I'm feeling it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get 3 more cards for Gemini's advice. Gemini's advice. Great momentum here is picking up for you. Sudden changes. Pluto on the 21st will leave Capricorn, where it's been for 2008, And it begins to move into Aquarius, the 20th, the 21st. Sudden shocks can come in from the energy. 7 of Cups could burst a few bubbles, sudden shocks. Your advice is the 7 of Cups. This storm is about to clear. 7 of Cups. This is Neptune energy, Pisces in Neptune. So this is a feeling here of Gemini. Choices, alternatives, options. It's also illusion, delusion, 7 of Cups, okay? It feels like you know what I'm talking about. The illusion is that we're separated. The illusion, High Priestess. This is about the occult. Now, if you look up what the meaning of occult is, it means to uncover, unveil the truth. You, Gemini, have the keys to what's behind that veil. You are a high priestess or a high priest. Pisces and Neptune. Higher learning, higher education. Yes, but in the spiritual realm, Gemini, this tells me you have access to what's hidden behind the veil. You know, you have an inner knowing, you're an empath. You're not easy readable. That's why the water wasn't showing. You tend to hide your emotions. You're more analytical. You come off hard. Like I feel you come off like on the top, like you're crabby. Like I'm feeling here for some of you, you're Cancerian rising, okay? For some of you, like the moon is at your feet here. You're in touch. This is the purification when it comes to water. So this is a feeling here of knowing when to protect yourself when there is this feeling of 7 of Cups, the illusion, fog, ego, right? That it's a feeling here of resisting some kind of change, okay? But you can see right through the fog, Gemini, okay? The High Priestess tells me your advice is, okay, to connect. This is that hidden knowledge, that hidden wisdom of knowing. Number 2 is here. You've got 3 2s. You can get your own download by looking up what the messages of 222. It'll only give you a better downloading. And Gemini also represents duality, right? There's a choice, a clear choice here, right? Because we know I'm a little shaky. Duality comes with the choices like hot and cold, right? Good and evil, or love versus fear, okay? So you have access to hidden knowledge. You're into the metaphysical world, astrology, tarot. This is a time, like I feel, for you. Like I feel a lot of people are confused about you. You're getting ready for some of you to start your own tarot channel. Spirit saying, yeah, and this has been stressing you out in 3 of Swords. For a lot of you, you knew all along that there was a third-party situation. There was a karmic here. For a lot of you, the truth does hurt. And like I feel, this is the feeling here of stressed out, right? But always having that connection. You had nightmares over this person and it gave you a lot of heartache, a lot of pain. But like I feel for a lot of you, you could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces here strongly, or you have Pisces in your chart. The truth is here. There's a painful truth and the illusion is broken. Like I feel you have made a choice here, okay? There's a painful truth. But always, always, they say the truth is God. God is the truth, okay? And the truth is the light enters where the pain was, where the heartache, where the wound, wherever the wound may be. This is where love and compassion and empathy come in. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Love is all around you, Gemini. It's a time of great healing, like I feel. This is a feeling here of a new beginning that opens up with the Ace of Cups. Wow, love is here, Gemini. This is the eternal love, self-love, self-worth. This is drinking from this cup, making a choice now to love yourself, right? And to love where you're going. And to be able to overcome that pain and heartache, right? Because these were things that were keeping you up at night, stressing you here. But I feel that they say when you have a fall from grace or you go through a heartache, that is when Christ comes. So you, Gemini, like I feel, are being saved with the Ace of Cups and the Five of Wands and Five of Swords and Six of Swords. For a lot of you, that's why. There is a feeling here of moving past conflict here, okay? Some kind of betrayal, some kind of hurt, okay? I didn't want to go that deep here. But be aware, Gemini, like I feel when there's a decision and you're at a crossroads to make here, by choosing love over everything, making that choice and focusing on your path, where you're headed now. You know, we win some, we lose some here. That's what there is. There's a painful ending or a painful truth. But it feels like, Gemini, you're making a wise decision. And that wise decision now is sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is not say a word. Sometimes, like where was at the beginning of the message, you needed to make a compromise, right? Processing the endings, processing, right? Because new beginnings is the Ace of Cups. All it is you processing. So Mercury coming back, giving Mercury a few minutes there to spread its, wings, legs, whatever. This meeting with your truer self is for a wonderful reason. It's time, like I felt, for us to agree to disagree and move on, move forward, choose love, right? Yeah. Because, like I feel, you're getting ready, Gemini, for a much bigger path here, forward here. There's been a lot of conflict along the way here, but it feels like you're quietly making a move. You're not letting anyone know what you're planning on doing. That's the best way. Hold it to yourself until the product is done. That's my advice. Take your time. I'm going to leave the reading there. Thank you so much. Sharing love with all of you out there. Yeah, now you get to see a little bit of the window in the background and hopefully the mountains. But anyhow, I love you bunches.